So the first step to stopping victimhood is to catch yourself in the moment and to stop playing the role of the victim. And it takes practice, but here is what it takes. It's all about identifying when you're in victim energy, when you're not liking something in your life. It is time to turn that mirror around and claim that, ooh, I have an opportunity to look at my life in a more empowering way, to love myself and to change my reality, change my thoughts. So that victimhood can be healed with forgiveness instead of the bitch slap. Where is one area in your life where you've been really angry at someone or upset with someone? Maybe it's a friend or someone who abused you, or maybe it's someone who told you you couldn't do something. And instead of being like, bitch, be like, well, thank you. Thank you for giving me this gift. And I forgive you. I don't forgive the acts and I don't accept that behavior. But I forgive you because I know I created this reality, and I forgive myself and I let this go. I let go and I let love. When we feel like victims, we project where we haven't taken accountability for our own victimhood. What would have been more empowering is if I had looked at that ex, that twin flame counterfeit, and I had said, wow, you're bringing up so much pain inside of my being. Thank you for this opportunity for me to heal myself. I'm so devastated and so heartbroken and so angry at you for leaving me. I have some work to do. And yes, it was okay that I was angry at him. And no, I wouldn't accept that behavior. And I would write him a letter and I would tell him as I did. But instead of letting it go, I kept on giving him like those like psychic attacks, sending him spears of pain. I was so angry. And instead, I could have turned that anger around and asked, where am I angry at my own masculine for not stepping up, for not holding me accountable for my own emotions, for not being a great father to myself because I wanted him to father me? Where could I be loving myself as my father didn't love me? And where can I show up in my healing relationship, in healing my relationship with the Father, the Divine Father, and also my dad? And so I finally slowly did this after around 5 years. I did the deep work with my father and my brother because it was connected. And I also did a lot of father wounds healing work. I never could have met my true twin flame Jack if I hadn't done that healing work. And Jack actually helped take this healing work to the next level. I wasn't covered in victim energy of, fuck man, a little bit of that left over, but I would keep it at bay. I would say, hey, Jack, I have some rage against men for leaving me because this guy left me and left me for dry. I'm assuming that you're going to do this. I know it's probably not true, but part of me is really insecure. I'm terrified of being abandoned, right? That was my story. It had happened with my counterfeit and many other men before that. So instead of going into the old victim story, what I did instead is I communicated with my beloved. And I let him know the shit that I came with. Here's my baggage. I am responsible for it. It's on wheels in a little pink suitcase. It's a nice little luggage thing. My baggage is not your problem. And I'm working it as fast as I can. If you want to help out, here's what would be helpful. And Jack was like, hell yeah, I'm happy to do affirmations with you. I'm happy to, share how much I love you. I'm happy to let you know what I can do and I can't do so you're not freaking out. I'm happy to text you back within, 24 hours or 6 hours or whatever. So I started asking for what I needed and he started communicating back versus I would just in the past be like, oh, you're going to leave me. I'm such a victim. So I hope my crazy ass twin flame attraction and twin flame love story and twin flame blowout story inspires you. So when I was willing to do all of that for myself, guess what? I had a partner who does it all. He does the deep healing work. We do retreats. We teach them, but we also take them. We take workshops. We take counseling sessions very seriously. We have morning practices that we do together. We have circling and dialoguing tools when things go down the tubes because we're human. So when you do this work for yourself, sister, you're going to reflect a beloved who's willing to do it too. And if you're not willing, I don't recommend it. Notice if you do go through a big situation, maybe it's with your twin flame or even like a soulmate client, own where you went wrong. Was it in the victim stage, the projection stage because you projected something onto them, or did you go all the way into fantasy and then backtrack if you went into the whatever phase you went into, and do the deep healing work to clear it. All right, sister, I will see you in our last module. Have a wonderful week. Love trumps fear, surrendering to sacred love.